hey man, I'm sorry, you didn't get the job. And I'm just like, oh my God, I went and bought new clothes yesterday. Hey guys, how's it going today? It's your boy, Let's Go B Jones. And today I want to talk about the 3 types of hustling you can do in Korea. Well, kind of like the 3 that I did. As you know, I'm American. I have, 3 degrees, I guess, and a bachelor's and associates and a certificate in biotechnology. Before I came to Korea, I used to be a scientist making drugs for cancer patients, but that wasn't really fulfilling for me. I wanted a change in life, so I came to Korea, and now I'm here doing this. So the first type of hustle that I did was I came as a teacher. You can come as a public school teacher or a Hagwon teacher, which is private school, or be a university teacher. Honestly, what you should strive for if it's your first time coming, get a public school job. It doesn't matter where it is. A public school job is going to 99.9 bazillion% be better than a Hagwon teaching job. Teaching 4 hours a day, like you're there from 9 to like 4:30, you teach 4 40-minute classes compared to being a Hagwon teacher 9 to 6 and you teach like 8 60-minute classes. Like you're teaching straight. I don't even know if the math adds up because they put you on overtime and everything, and it's miserable. That's one hustle you can do. If you really want to come to Korea and have like a gap year and still want to travel and make money, being an English teacher is a good choice. You get a free house, you get a free insurance, you get a pension depending where you're from. And teaching is generally pretty easy to some extent. It's not for everyone, but it's a good option. Another option, you can always come as a student, but that's a different thing. After teaching for about 3 years, I decided I wanted a little change. So for me, like I went from making this amount of money as a scientist, and then I decided to become a teacher in Korea. And then I switched jobs again to this, too. The second hustle, started working at a bar. I was a promoter in a bar in Itaewon at first. Stuff didn't work out there with payment issues. I wasn't getting paid on time, so I switched jobs to another bar, and that was a good bar. It was chill. I did kind of like the same thing. I was a promoter. If you know how to do bartending, you can bartend. If you know how to do a waitress, you can work in a restaurant or whatever, waitering or cleaner or whatever. But I'm outgoing, so my job was to get people into the club. Don't judge me on this, you guys. So the first job was every female I got into the club, I got one chon. And I was averaging about 120 a night, and I only worked weekends from like 10 to 4. So that was really good money. I made enough to survive, like barely enough money to survive. Like when I say barely enough money, I meant like I pay my rent, I pay my bills, and I had like $100 to survive the month. And then I switched to the next job, and it was salary and hourly salary. Wow, I can't speak English. I was their English teacher. But it was from like 8 to like 4, and I mean, the job was good, but I wasn't about that life, spending my entire weekends for like $7 an hour. And well, some people like that. Some people can work in a bar, and some people can work in a restaurant. I personally didn't like being out in the cold for that long because it's freezing. Well, it was freezing, and then decided I needed to change. So if you guys look at my progression in my life, it's been like, bam, yeah, driving a Mercedes Benz. Honestly, to bam, I'm a teacher, driving a bicycle. To bam, I don't have a bicycle no more, I'm taking the bus and the subway. The third hustle that you can do in Korea is modeling. Korea needs foreigner models. They need all races, all body types, everything. So if you're a big chubby dude, you can get a job. If you're a big chubby girl, you can get a job. If you bone thin, you big muscular, you bald headed, you dreads, you got long hair, you got tattoos. They need people for everything. You just gotta go out and look and find those jobs. Sadly, I do not want competition, so good luck. I do modeling now, and that's my main hustle right now, and I'm so happy. In the States, as a scientist, I was happy, teaching, I was happy, but right now, I am super happy modeling and acting. And yes, my pay is fluctuating. Sometimes I get paid this much for this amount of work. Sometimes I get paid this much for this amount of work. As long as I make my minimum monthly requirement of money to live, I'm happy. There's a reason why I can live like this. When I was a scientist, I poured all my money into paying my student loans off. And then within my first year of teaching, I paid my student loans off. So I literally have no debt in life. I'm not getting any debt, but I'm not really gaining wealth, but I'm happy. You don't need tons of money to be happy. You just need like a house and like friends and enough money to survive, and you'll be happy. If you want to come to Korea and like a change in life, maybe you're living at home and you have like a dead-end job and you want something new and exciting, you want to travel and have a gap year, there's 3 things you can do. You can come become a teacher, teach on an E2. You can come on an H1, which is a working holiday visa and work in a bar and have a good life. And you can also model on this. You can become a model. There's some visas you can do, get some photos, send it to the agencies, and you never know. You can also come as a student, but no one really wants to study. Who wants school? Blah. Those are 3 types of hustles that you can do in Korea. And if you need any help, let me know and I can give you some tips. So you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, share the video, comment, and fighting. Oh my God. I'm so salty right now. I'm so mixed salty. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna tell you what just happened. I'll tell you what just happened right now. There was this modeling job I really wanted, okay? And then they were, this is what being a model sucks sometimes. I love it, but sometimes they're like, yeah, we got you for this job. You're gonna get this job. I'm gonna let you know tomorrow. And they're like, wait, I'll let you know tomorrow. And they're like, hey man, I'm sorry, you didn't get the job. And I'm just like, oh my God, I went and bought new clothes yesterday. Oh man. I'm like counting on this money, and I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, don't be a model, don't become a teacher.